used to be so hard. Now everything is easy 'cause of you.
Well, hi there. This is Home Wizards. I'm Cindy Dole.
Stromer. Hi, guys.
And we love to help improve your home, improve your life. A very special edition of Home Wizards, because one of the things that we love to do, right, Eric, is to scope out all the new innovations and trends and things that are going to truly impact you as you are considering some kind of a fix-it, some kind of a change to your home.
That's right. And I am so proud of you for walking probably, 3,000 miles. Your feet must be just blowing up. Did you take the Advil?
I took the Advil. That's our little secret, by the way. When you're walking around at these trade shows, you take 3 Advil or any kind of ibuprofen, and it seems to kind of reduce the swelling as you go through.
The feet don't hurt.
Let me see your feet. Let me see your feet.
Well,
just pick one up. Let me see. Yeah,
there it is.
Yeah,
See, right now we're doing a Skype, and so he just got a look at the boot. But anyway, we have a lot to share because this week has been the best of the innovations, all the hopes and dreams of 2012. Let's hear it, hopefully, for an improvement in the economy.
Yes.
And what is it going to mean to you at home in terms of things that you should look at, whether it's new materials, whether it's a trend or a buzzword, or maybe something that's going to be more cost-effective or really add more value to your home. Right, Eric? I mean, that's what we found last year, and that's what we found this year as well.
Exactly. And to that, what do you think the most important key ingredient is in this new economy that we have, and where are we going?
Exactly. And, every show at these trade shows and every builder show, which is the biggest, I mean, it's officially known as the International Builder Show, some 50,000 or so people here over the past week in Orlando. All the big names, a lot of the small names, medium size, they're all here to make an impact and to hope and dream that great things are going to come. And so we're going to share what we've discovered over the past week. But let's start with the folks who have put on this show. It's known as the National Association of Home Builders. And with us are Scott Sevon and Mike Nagel, and they happen to be very good friends, and also they've won the Remodeler of the Year. So
Yay.
Welcome, guys.
Welcome.
We're glad to be here.
And you guys are in Chicago, normally
are.
working there. Chicago.
That nice little warm small town.
Eric, that's kind of an old home sweet home.
Yeah,
Eric.
I'm from Evanston. Welcome.
Cool.
Yeah, good to see you.
So give us the overview. When you were here this past week, and this is the last day of the Builders Show, what's your takeaway? First with you, Mike, did you see as the big, buzzword, the big impact?
Well, what I've seen so far walking around the floor is that all the vendors are extremely excited about the amount of traffic they've got. We all feel that we're on the verge of a breakthrough here with the remodeling industry coming back strong and working for the general public and working for us as far as having our business get better this year.
Yeah, same with you?
Yeah, I think that there's a much better upbeat feel about our industry as a whole. Our leads are up, our calls are up in Chicago. Many of our fellow remodelers talk about the same things. When the vendors are happy, we're happy, and we're happy, the vendors are happy. And we've had a couple of difficult years in the past, and it looks like we may have hit the point where things are starting to brighten up.
Good.
And our consumers are looking at the newer products that we have, and we bring some of that information back with us.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, and when the vendors are happy and then you guys are happy, that in turn means your spouses are happy and then your kids can go to school.
That's exactly right.
Better than that, they can eat.
And we can pay the bills.
That's right.
Well, for those at home listening to this, they weren't able to make it to the Builders Show. What would you say they should think about for 2012, starting with you, Mike, in terms of what are some of the enhancements for the home that might be really special, really of value?
Well, we've found over the last year or so that the small projects have really outweighed any of the large projects. So right now they've been working mainly on maintenance and trying to keep their units in shape and their homes in shape enough to keep everything up to speed. But as things break, I think that they need to gain a little more confidence in putting money into bigger projects like the kitchens and the bathrooms, and it's been an interesting year so far. So we'll see.
When you say more money, how much more money? I mean, are you seeing that
well, most of our projects are under $20,000 now. But
okay.
You're not going to do a kitchen or a bathroom for that. You might do a bathroom for that, depending on what type it is. But if you're doing a kitchen, that won't even come close to paying for the amount of the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at the show here, you're seeing, as I'm the incoming Certified Aging in Place Specialist, which is CAPS. It's a designation that anyone that's working on your home in this day and age should be an AHB remodeler. They should be a CAPS certified a designee. And we carry many designees, which is an ongoing education program, and that helps us to understand what the products are. We have taken CAPS tours through many of the booths here that are good for clients that are aging in place. And we're not all getting younger; we're all getting older. And the aging baby boomers is still a huge amount of our business plan and our business that we do in Chicago and many of the regions.
Hey, question, guys: Are you
Yeah.
are you seeing the aging in place transformations occur in existing homes, or are you now integrating, like, are you amending existing bathrooms and stuff to make them suitable for the elderly, or are you remodeling them, starting over to create wider egresses, bigger doorway openings, more access to the showers and bathtubs? How's that going for you guys?
Honestly, I think it's a combination of both.
Yes.
Scott and I, a big part of what we do is we work for trust companies, and we're constantly remodeling homes for people that have either had major accidents or have had birth defects and have to have their homes modified to fit their needs. So we're doing that quite a bit lately. But in a general sense, I would recommend anybody, especially the baby boomer market, even if they are healthy, that if they do any renovation work, that they prepare for anything that as they get older they may end up in a walker or a wheelchair and have some special needs. They need to make their project easily adaptable to that if something like that happens down the road. That doesn't mean they have to put grab bars anywhere all over the bathroom. That just means you have to prepare for them. And if you're going to remodel your bathroom, you might as well put a 3-foot door instead of a 2-4 door.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, that's a great idea. Even something like a shower stall, you may want to place some blocking in the walls. So, I'm 50. I can barely get in and out of my bathtub.
Come on.
Easy there.
But when I get a little bit older, I might as well have blocking in there that I know exists, so I can attach the grab bars down the road, because I think it's going to come to us all, obviously.
And it's not only about accommodating needs, but it's also being stylish, because there's pride involved, right? And when you say the word, no one wants to think that anyone's getting old, right? And so it's really about being chic and being trendy, but just being healthy.
And one of the things you find at the show even this year is that we go back to the shower. If we were doing this interview 10, 15 years ago, every master bath had a huge jacuzzi tub. We could have 3 kids in there and swim the links in it. And today, that's it's never used. B, it's a waste of precious energy and water. And I understand. I think you're from the West Coast, so that greatly about that.
Sure.
But the shower has become the mainstay in most bathrooms and in most homes that we work in. We'll go into homes where 2-3 years ago the economy was struggling slightly. We would only do the shower. Now at least we're doing the entire bathroom, as Mike touched on earlier.
And we're seeing a lot of changes in product to make barrier-free showers much easier to install than they were even a couple of years ago. Barrier-free showers a couple of years ago was a major operation because you had to cut the floor deeper, you had to recess the shower base. Nowadays, they've got new products where you can use the existing level of your subfloor, and you can make the whole shower totally accessible.
As Mike just touched on.
You guys, my mom has a walker now, and the barrier-free shower, it would be critical and key for her. Because now literally my dad is holding her in the shower, and that's how they have to do this. With attention to detail like you're explaining, we can head this off and make it more accessible for everybody as they get a little bit older.
The showers, I think, have evolved tremendously. The drains, if you talk about the drain systems, trough drains and linear drains, we didn't have a lot of that even 5 years ago. And the waterproofing systems, as Mike just touched on, we've been going through Europe and looking at products they had there that they've just brought here, and some of our American companies now are following suit. Then there's a booth to the left of us that has a blue painted rubberizing that can go in a shower.
So really this whole thing about, and this is one of the major trends that we're seeing for 2012 is, come on, let's all admit it, that we need to accommodate our homes, whether it's for us, whether it's for our parents or grandparents. And it isn't just the bathroom, it's the kitchen, it's the outside. We're seeing now that Lowe's is creating a do-it-yourself kit to come up with a ramp so that you can, if you have someone in a wheelchair, whether they're disabled or have some special needs, that they can make that entrance. And cupboards that, rise and lower that are automated, right? And all kinds of knobs that are easier, doors easier to open.
Right.
In the Chicago market, we're even making, a lot of the villages and the cities in the Chicago market are putting in what they call visibility laws.
Now, what does that mean?
What it means is you have to make part of the first floor of your house
Accessible.
accessible to somebody that has special needs, whether you have somebody in your family or not that has those special needs.
Let's talk about green, too. I'm sorry, Eric, you had a quick question? We only have a couple
I was just going
minutes.
to say, do you guys see manufacturers creating more products that are suited for this exact thing that we're talking about?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I can tell you that Mike and I have been involved heavily at NAHB and the Remodelers Council, and we do a lot of focus groups with new products. And it's amazing how they pay attention and they listen to our needs as a remodeler. They support us as remodelers, and we are out there daily talking in our sales staff to consumers, and we bring that information back to them, and they tweak their products for them.
So it isn't just like last year might have been more the year of little bits of the green still. Now it's segueing into, yes, green, maybe more sustainability, and by the way, this whole universal design helping so that your family, as everyone is growing
Absolutely.
and developing, right, that it's healthy and happy for everyone.
Yeah, and green is great, but it has to be sensible.
Yeah, right.
Because if there's no return on the investment, you're going to find people that don't really want to get involved in it unless they really have that mentality that they have to have the green stuff, maybe sometimes much as only for bragging rights.
I understand that. That's a
Yeah,
big thing.
and
Well,
also-
NAHB has a big part of the green runnings and all the products that you see at the show here. A lot of us keep that in mind.
what is your website? It's nahb.org, is that right?
Yes.
And people can go there and get information, all this
Sure.
kind of stuff. Yeah?
They can find remodelers in their area, too.
Eric is going to the website right now. I can see there. Yeah.
Yeah, good. All right, Eric.
Well, you're listening to a special edition of Home Wizards as we are broadcasting live from the Builder Show in Orlando. My buddy Eric Stromer broadcasting live from our home base in Los Angeles. And wave to us, Eric, as we're seeing him on Skype. The fun continues here at the Convention Center, the biggest Builder Show, as we're scoping out some of the fun things, some of the great things to improve your home and improve your life. Thank you,
Well,
guys.
thank you
Thanks,
very
guys.
All
much.
right, we'll talk more
Good
here.
seeing you, Eric.
Home
See you
Wizards,
later,
we
guys.
improve your home and improve your life. Cindy Dole, Eric Stromer. Don't go away because we're just getting started.